Greetings, food enthusiasts. You're tuned into Brainetainment, your go-to channel for all things interesting, informative, and edible. We're here to serve up a platter of knowledge, from peculiar facts to practical tips. Our mission? To tickle your taste buds and your brain cells at the same time. Now, are you ready for today's delicious morsel of information? We're going to dive into a fascinating topic, the top 10 foods that never expire. Stay tuned and you might be surprised. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have honey, a sweet treat that stands the test of time. Now, you may wonder, what is it about honey that allows it to last indefinitely? Well, the answer lies in its unique properties. Honey is a natural substance with a low moisture content. This means that it doesn't provide an ideal environment for bacteria or fungi to thrive, thus preventing it from spoiling. Additionally, honey has an acidic pH, which further inhibits the growth of microorganisms. And let's not forget the bees. The enzymes they add during the production process give honey its long-lasting properties. So even if your honey crystallizes over time, a quick warm-up will bring it back to its liquid state, preserving its flavor and potency. The next time you find a jar of honey that's been sitting in your pantry for years, don't toss it out. It's probably still good. At number 9, we have salt, a staple in every kitchen. This humble ingredient has been prized for centuries, not only for its ability to enhance the flavor of virtually any dish, but also for its extraordinary preservative properties. Salt has the power to ward off bacteria, yeast, and fungi, making it a timeless ingredient that can stand the test of time. Here's the science behind it. Salt dehydrates microbes through a process called osmosis, basically sucking the life out of them. This is why, for thousands of years, humans have used salt to preserve everything from meats to vegetables. And it's also why salt itself never goes bad. It's a bit like a food superhero, tirelessly protecting other foods from spoilage while remaining impervious to the ravages of time itself. So next time you reach for that salt shaker, give it a nod of respect. It's been around for eons and it's not going anywhere. So you can rest assured your salt is going nowhere, no matter how long you leave it on the shelf. Coming in at number 8, we have sugar. Yes, you heard it right. Now, sugar may not be the healthiest option on our list, but when it comes to longevity, this sweet substance is a true champion. Similar to its flavorful counterpart, salt sugar possesses remarkable preservative properties, which allow it to last indefinitely when stored correctly. You see, sugar is an excellent dehydrating agent. It binds to water, making the environment inhospitable for the microbes that cause food to spoil. This is why sugar has been used for centuries in preserving fruits and other foods in the form of jams, jellies, and confectionery. However, it's crucial to store sugar in an airtight container, away from any moisture. This way it keeps its texture and sweetness intact. So that bag of sugar in your pantry, it's in it for the long haul. That's right, sugar stands the test of time, just like the best stories and the finest friendships. At number 7, we have white rice, a staple food for more than half of the world's population. This humble grain, when properly stored, can last for years, if not decades. You see, white rice owes its impressive shelf life to the removal of its husk, bran, and germ during processing. These components contain oils that can go rancid over time. By taking them out of the equation, we're left with a food item that can stand the test of time. But it's not just about longevity. White rice is also an excellent source of energy thanks to its high carbohydrate content. Plus, it's incredibly versatile, serving as the perfect canvas for a wide range of dishes, from risottos and paellas to stir-fries and sushi. So the next time you come across that old bag of white rice in your pantry, think twice before tossing it away. It just might come in handy one day. So think twice before throwing away that old bag of white rice. Number 6 on our list might surprise you. Hard liquor. Yes, you heard that right. Hard liquor, like whiskey, vodka, or rum, doesn't have an expiration date. Now, this doesn't mean you should start hoarding bottles of your favorite spirits, but it's an interesting fact to know nonetheless. The key to this indefinite shelf life is the high alcohol content found in these types of drinks. Alcohol is a natural preservative, and its high concentration in hard liquors inhibits the growth of harmful bacteria and microorganisms that could otherwise spoil the drink. In fact, the longer you keep a bottle of hard liquor, the more it may even enhance its flavor profile. But remember, once you've opened the bottle, the quality might start to deteriorate due to exposure to air, light and temperature variations. However, an unopened bottle, that's a different story. So that old bottle of whiskey you've been saving, it's good to go whenever you are. At the halfway point of our list, at number 5, we have dried beans. Now, beans are a staple in many diets around the globe, and it's no wonder why. They're packed with protein, fiber, and a variety of essential nutrients. But did you know that when you remove the moisture from beans, they can be stored for years without going bad? Yes, indeed. Drying beans is a preservation method that's been used for centuries. By removing the moisture, you're essentially halting the aging process, allowing the beans to remain edible for an impressively long time. This makes dried beans not only a nutritious choice, but a sustainable one, especially if you're looking to build a long-term food supply. So, next time you're at the store, don't hesitate to stock up on these versatile legumes. After all, those dried beans in your pantry aren't going anywhere. Coming in at number 4, we have a pantry staple, cornstarch. This incredibly versatile ingredient is known for its thickening prowess in gravies, sauces, and desserts. But did you know that it's also a contender in the longevity game? The secret lies in its dryness. Cornstarch is fundamentally a dry powder, which means there's not much room for bacteria to thrive. Bacteria and other spoilage microorganisms need moisture to survive and multiply, so the arid environment of cornstarch is far from ideal for them. Now, to keep its shelf life indefinitely long, you need to store it in a cool, dry place. Moisture is the enemy here, so make sure the storage area is free from humidity. A sealed container is also a good idea to prevent any moisture from sneaking in. So, that box of cornstarch in your pantry, it's got a long shelf life ahead of it. Keep it dry, and it will keep your culinary creations thick and satisfying for years to come. Cracking the top 3, at number 3 we have vinegar. This unassuming pantry staple is more than just a flavor enhancer. Vinegar's longevity is largely due to its acidic nature. The process of making vinegar involves fermentation of ethanol by acetic acid bacteria, resulting in an acidic concoction that can stand the test of time. The acidity creates an environment inhospitable to most bacteria and microbes that would otherwise cause food to spoil. This is why vinegar has been used for centuries, not just for cooking, but also for preservation of other foods. From pickles to sauces and marinades, vinegar's preserving power is indeed quite remarkable. And the good news is, it doesn't matter what type of vinegar you have, be it white, apple cider, balsamic, or any other variety, they all share this almost immortal quality. So, the next time you find a forgotten bottle of vinegar in the back of your pantry, don't rush to toss it. So that bottle of vinegar in your pantry, it's not going bad anytime soon. At number 2, we have a sweet surprise, pure maple syrup. This delightful treat hails from the sap of the sugar maple tree, and its longevity is truly astounding. Pure maple syrup, when unopened, can last indefinitely. You might ask, how can this be? Well, the secret lies in its high sugar content. You see, sugar acts as a natural preservative, inhibiting the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms. This is why foods high in sugar, such as jams, jellies, and of course our friend the maple syrup, have such an impressive shelf life. But remember, this only applies to pure maple syrup, not the artificial varieties that are often laden with preservatives and other additives. So whether it's a stack of pancakes or a bowl of oatmeal, there's no need to rush. That can of maple syrup you've been saving for a special occasion, it's ready when you are. And finally, at number 1, we have powdered milk. This humble pantry staple is more than just a convenient alternative to fresh milk. It's a survivor. A food item that can last indefinitely when stored in a cool, dry place. Powdered milk, also known as dried milk, is a result of evaporating all the moisture from milk. This leaves behind a powder that retains all the nutrients of milk but lacks the water content that makes milk perishable. When properly stored, powdered milk can keep almost indefinitely. The key is to keep it cool and dry, as exposure to moisture and heat can degrade the quality over time. It's also best to keep it in its original airtight container to prevent exposure to air. This long shelf life makes it an excellent choice for emergency food supplies, camping trips, and even for everyday cooking and baking. So that can of powdered milk in your pantry, it's not going anywhere. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 foods that never expire. From the sweetness of honey to the versatility of powdered milk, each of these foods possesses unique properties that allow them to last indefinitely. Even salt and sugar, simple yet powerful, can withstand the test of time. Remember, food is more than just a meal, it's a marvel of nature and science. Don't forget to subscribe to Braintainment for more fascinating insights. Until next time, stay curious and eat wisely.